I was attracted to McGladrey because of the focus on the middle market. Our private client group, wealth management group, really has the ability with the team-based approach that we use, including tax, along with our wealth management professionals, as well as the other professionals that we can bring to the table, retirement resources and other consulting services. We have the ability to serve that middle market, that closely held business owner, like no other firm out here. It totally distinguishes us. And when we bring that product offering to that client, I don't think there's anybody that they can really compare us to.
When you're in your career, sometimes there's changes in life that will require you to relocate from one location to another. Within McGladrey, 8 years ago, I had that situation happen to me. I needed to move to North Carolina from Elkhart, Indiana. And I found the opportunity in Raleigh with an industry specialist group that I had some knowledge about. And the transition from one office to the next within the same functional group was painless. As you grow up in the firm, our processes and procedures are the same, so they're transportable from one to the other. So McGladrey made my transition very smooth, painless, and it was a great process.
Giving back to our local communities is very important at RSM McGladrey. The flexibility that we as professionals have in our work schedules allows us to work with the youth programs that I actually work with, as well as some of my coworkers and other professionals to serve on various boards. And we also offer not only our time, but also financial commitments. It's just extremely important that we support the community that actually supports us.
What differentiates McGladrey from other firms in Eastern North Carolina, and frankly, within the East, what differentiates us from other offices that are a metro market is it's very entrepreneurial driven. Basically, the clients we serve, they need us to ask questions of them. They need for us to understand their business problems. And then we're able to reach into our quiver for an arrow that helps them solve what their issues are. And we're like business owners, but not running the business. We are that advisor. And that's a lot different than your traditional audit and tax role that you'll see in large firms and in large offices of McGladrey. It's very much an entrepreneurial driven type service to help meet what that need is. So your skill set is different. You can be talking about estate matters, you can be talking about family succession matters, you can be talking about evaluating what business line they ought to be in, what they ought to get out of. These type of companies aren't large enough or they have those resources internally. So they look to us to be that resource. So not only are you functioning using your CPA, which you studied and taken the exam for, but you're also using those other skill sets that you use in school, like an MBA type thing. That's what makes it different, and what makes us different is because of the size we are. Size doesn't mean a lot to me other than the fact that it comes to resources. And that's where our size is very good, because we're able to draw on the resources of the firm to help bring those solutions to them. And that's a totally different world, and that's what makes us different.
I had the opportunity to go abroad with the firm for 2 years. I transferred over to our RSM affiliate over in London as a senior associate with the firm. It was a great opportunity for me, both personally and professionally. Personally, it was great to culturally get to see, things in England and in Europe, and got to travel a lot. Professionally, I got to work with a new client base, got to work in different industries, different accounting principles, and having come back and now rejoined the North Carolina Economic Unit, I've gotten to work on a lot of international engagements and just see the firm from a much more international perspective, and how I'm such a part of my office, part of our economic unit, part of McGladrey in the U.S., and also part of the RSM International Network.
McGladrey has numerous offices in the eastern part of the state, and the thing that differentiates McGladrey from our competitors is that we are more of the small local office feel, but part of a big, large family. And that's what differentiates us, that although our offices may be smaller than some of the metro areas, we're part of that metro team. We can provide our staff in these areas and our clients in the eastern part of the state with all the resources that they would get at a large office. That's what differentiates McGladrey in the eastern part of the state.